Good morning, Laurie. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. Oh my gosh. Okay, 7 minutes we have, and I've got so much to go. So much to talk to you about this morning. Congratulations on everything. It has been, to say the least, quite an amazing last few years for you. But most importantly, you have been such an inspiring and amazing role model.
Thank
How does
you.
that make you feel, Laurie?
I definitely take it as a really big responsibility to be a role model for young kids and young teens, and especially on social media, I'm aware that I have a big following, so posting
Yes.
positivity and kindness is something that's really important to me.
Well, that's fantastic. And yes, you have been so positive and such an inspiration to all the young kids. And
Yeah.
now we're going to see you in another role, inspiring young kids as co host for Ninja Warrior Junior. I am so excited because our family, when Ninja Warrior for adults started, I thought, holy mackerel, how do these people do this? This is insane. They're robots. Now watching kids do this, how fantastic is it to be a part of this?
It's really something else, and these kids are amazing. They are so strong. They are really big fans of the original show, and so some of them, they get to just train. Maybe it's at a gym. Some of them have little obstacles in their basement. So
Yeah.
they just love it, and they're so passionate about it, and it's really exciting to see.
Now, for you, I know that Matt and Akbar, for the initiation to be a co-host, you had to do the course. So tell me about that because that warp wall, my dear, I'm telling you, that scares so much out of me.
So, I mean, the course was something else, and just because it's for the kids doesn't mean
Yeah.
that it's really that much easier. I mean, this course is something else, and sometimes I'm watching and I'm just seeing these kids fly by, and I'm wondering how are they doing that. So, not surprisingly, a lot of the kids do gymnastics. Some of them are rock climbers, and some of them
Sure.
do totally different sports as well. So that's exciting.
Yeah. Now, do you find, kind of offset? We don't maybe not see this on camera yet. I don't know. But do you find like you take the kids aside and you tell them, basically what got you through? Listen, you're an Olympic medalist and you worked so hard ever since you were a little girl. What kind of inspiration or what do you tell them?
Typically, I mean, I'm the one that gets to ask them how they think they did, and I'm really just trying to encourage them as much as I can, and especially let them know that I think that they had an incredible run, and maybe if they had a little slip, it's telling them, hey, you can try again next time. So, I mean, the teamwork that I get to watch from the kids is something else as well, and I always try to point that out to them.
Yeah, I'm sure that's very, very important to give them that encouragement is
Hmm.
extremely important. What do you find hardest to do? Something like Dancing with the Stars or training to be an Olympic champion?
Oh, I mean, it's really hard to compare dancing and the Olympics, but I mean, the Olympics, I've been able to do it I've been doing gymnastics for 11 years, and we do everything barefoot. When you're competing, you're out there solo. So with Dancing with the Stars, it's like, okay, I'm out there for 11 weeks. I'm learning different dances every week. I have heels, I have my dance partner. So it's a very big
Right.
change, but I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to do
Yeah,
both.
opportunity. I mean, you won for goodness sake. But I have to say, you watch the little segments before, like that's very hard training, especially for somebody who is so used to doing something else. I know that you've got that agility but you're right. It is a completely different beast. It had to have been. How do you even adjust to that, even in your first week? What was that like?
I mean, adjusting was definitely, that's a great word for it, was adjusting. It's not like gymnastics at all. But thankfully, I had a very sweet and patient partner, my partner Val. He was I think
Yeah.
patient is something that was needed, especially at the very beginning of the season, just because, especially with me having to learn how to dance and especially even walk in heels, that was something that he had to teach me how to do. But
Right.
overall, I enjoyed every minute of it.
Oh yeah, it was just so much fun watching you. And not only that, let's talk about you. You came out with a book, and now you have a children's book coming out. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So, my children's book is called She's Got This. It's loosely based on my story. It's about a little girl
Yeah.
named Zoe, which is my middle name, how she wants to be a gymnast and she falls and wants to quit, but you're watching her family pick her back up and support her and tell her, hey, you can fall, but let's go ahead and try again. Don't quit right now. And she goes to pursue her dreams. So, that's definitely a story that I was passionate about. I grew up with books in my house ever since I was a little kid, me and my siblings, and my mom
Hmm.
and dad always made sure to read stories to us. So I think that inspired me as well.
Yeah. And Laurie, I mean, come on, nothing gets better than having your own Barbie doll.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It's such an honor to have that. Oh my goodness. I mean, I played with Barbies ever since I was a little kid. So
Yeah.
to be part of the She-Ra line with Barbie, I mean, it's an honor.
What was it like when the very first time they showed you this Barbie doll and it was your image? And honestly, I can't even imagine what that must feel like.
I was speechless. I mean, I think the best part about it was that not only was she posable, so you get to put her in all these different gymnastics positions and move her really like a gymnast, but she has my hair, which is really important to me when I was little. I mean, I always wanted to
Yeah.
straighten my hair because I saw that other little girls always had straight hair. I didn't really see anybody who looked like me. So I feel like representation really matters, and I'm excited for this Barbie.
Well, I have curly hair too, so curly hair rules for sure.
Woohoo!
Well, yeah, come on, we get curly hair girls unite.
Yeah.
Really. So for Ninja Warrior Junior, is there anybody that, I mean, I'm sure all the kids were phenomenal, but was there anybody that kind of maybe like just took your breath away, or what was it like to watch them, do this, and it must have been so heartwarming to watch this, that these kids are getting off their behinds, not playing with their game, their phones and all this, and doing sports and getting active.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to pick just one kid. I mean, the fact that there were all these kids who were so passionate
Mm-hmm.
about one thing, and I think American Ninja Warrior Junior is a real family, and you see that, yes, these kids understand very well that they are walking into a competition and they're going to try to do the best they can so they can win, but also the camaraderie and the teamwork is really highlighted in this as well. I mean, sometimes before the kids even go, they'll do a handshake, they'll do a little dance, they'll wish each other good luck, and then
That's
once they
great.
finish the course, they'll give each other high fives and tell each other congratulations. And as a kid, I think that's something that's really, really nice to see, and it's good to show other kids that that's how you handle things after a big
Com-
competition.
Completely agree with you, Laurie. Congratulations! We can't wait to watch this, and just best of luck with everything that you're doing, and just keep up the great work that you're doing. We really thank you for
Oh,
everything.
thank you so much.